What's up, Throdle? Do you want to check out one of the most misunderstood supercars? Well, keep on watching, as today, you're in for a ride. Hi, I'm Nadine, the co-founder of Throdle, and today I'm in Tokyo with my buddy Dylan.
Hey Nadine.
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. Hey Throdle. I would like to tell you guys about one of my favorite cars of all time, the Mercedes Benz SLR McLaren. Let me explain to you how the best bits of Mercedes and McLaren came together to form one of my favorite cars.
So why don't we start with the hood, because there's obviously some influence from both.
Absolutely. Well, up the front here, obviously, you've got this distinctive, huge Mercedes badge.
Yep.
But you'll notice the design is something I've always liked. It's clearly designed to mimic the front of an F1 car.
Right.
So that's a bit of the McLaren influence there with the F1 team.
Absolutely. So let's talk about these wheels. Are they unique for this version here?
They are, yeah. They're one of the most distinctive visual elements. They actually call them turbine wheels because they're actually designed to extract heat from the brakes. This was only the second car, I believe, after the Ferrari Enzo to actually have ceramic brakes. So they were still kind of working a lot of the kinks out and didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of little touches that I think were overly cautious, and that's probably one of them. I think it's the only set of ceramic brakes I've seen that don't have holes in them, that aren't drilled. They're just solid discs.
Oh.
So they kind of just look like metal. So the exhaust, as you can see, exits just down there.
Oh,
so
yeah, what's it doing on this side?
The pipes are very, very short.
Yeah.
The muffler itself is actually just behind there. That's why it actually gets very hot.
And then I guess an interesting thing is they put McLaren here, but don't they have SLR somewhere else on this car?
Well, they've got Mercedes Star on the front,
Yeah.
Mercedes Star on the back, and they've got SLR here, and also on the back.
Okay.
All McLaren cars have this type of door. The Mercedes supercar level usually have gull-wing doors on the roof.
What's going on with the lights here?
If you can see, the LEDs are all actually recessed back in little holes.
Yeah.
So what that means is you can see them from the back, but as soon as you get to about here, you can't see them anymore. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I think it probably was. Otherwise, it might be a safety issue. I'm not sure.
And then there must be some cool things inside. Should we take a look?
There absolutely are.
What a gorgeous finish in here with all this beautiful stitching in here. It's there on the seats as well.
I think this was kind of before that point in car design where people decided that sports cars have to be full of carbon fiber and aluminium and very shouty. It's interesting though, because most of the cars that these days have the interior full of visible carbon fiber,
yeah.
The cars themselves are actually made of aluminium and plastic. Whereas this car is made completely of carbon fiber, and they didn't bother to put any on the inside. So,
which are the best bits of McLaren, and which are the best bits of Mercedes-Benz?
So essentially, Mercedes drew what decided what they wanted to look like, and provided the engine and the transmission and the electronic bits. All the actual engineering on top of that and the construction was done by McLaren. So.
Ooh, reminds me of the Viper. How they have to bring it out and then slide it up. So is this a V8?
It is. It's a supercharged V8. So technically, it's actually a front mid-engine car. So usually supercars are rear mid-engine, but this one's front mid. But yeah, that's all one piece carbon fiber.
Wow, that's impressive. So what do you think of the design of this car?
I mean, I think it's one of the best looking cars ever made. I've always thought that. Something I particularly like is how the angle of the full open position of the hood and the doors and the air brake is pretty clearly designed to be exactly the same. So I think it's basically so that it looks great when you park it, open it all up and take photos.
Yeah, I just love it with the doors up. It's
looks
so
like
cool.
It explodes.
Can you rev it? Is it a good sound?
You tell me.
All right, let's check it out. Yeah, it's okay. A little louder.
There was a big, design differences battle between Mercedes and McLaren in the making of the car, because McLaren, obviously, they were looking for a successor to the McLaren F1, so they wanted to make a full-on, fastest in the world hypercar again. They no longer really had the resources to do that, and so they were forced to partner with Mercedes, and they would help them out. But Mercedes' design remit was very much, we want the McLaren influence, we want that pedigree, but we also need it to be able to be driven by a guy's wife, and you need to be able to put golf clubs in the back.
Well, this is a beautiful daily driver, definitely.
They clearly just went for a very nice classic look, like it's all beautiful stitched leather, and you can see that they wanted to feel less race car-y and more just like a nice place to be. It kind of has more in common with the inside of like a Rolls Royce or a...
So what are some of your favorite features about this one?
I like how unrelenting the acceleration is. Like it's like there's no torque curve. You just put your foot down and it just goes, and it just keeps going and going and going. There's no gaps, and if it's getting faster or slower, it's just, and now we're going, and we can keep going as long as you would like. So on the highway, that's good fun.
So can we talk a little bit about the market here in Tokyo? What is it like? So you're focusing specifically on exotic cars?
Exotic cars and classic cars is
Right.
the byline, but at Elusive Autos, it's really more about whatever takes my fancy at the time. So I just hope that there's enough people. I often see a car and I go, oh, that's interesting, I want that. And it's basically a testament to my taste or lack of taste whether that car sells, I suppose. Well, Nadine, we're here at my store, Elusive Autos. Would you like to come and check it out?
Absolutely.
We only usually keep no more than 1 or 2 cars on the floor at any time and have a couple more in stock.
Okay.
Really trying to cater largely to the expat community here.
So you've only been open for 2 months so far. How many people do you have on the team?
I've just got one other staff member over there.
Hi, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm Nadine. Nice to meet you.
She's in charge of all communications and sales and PA and pretty much everything. I don't really do anything.
So once you manage to sell the Ferrari and the Lamborghini, what's next? What else are you going to put in the store?
I've actually already got a Lotus Evora 400 that I picked up a couple of weeks ago at a really good price. That's about to be shot and put up on the website and everything soon.
Very nice. So thanks, Dylan. Had a great time in the SLR McLaren today and for checking out your beautiful boutique car dealership. How can people get in touch with you if they want to come by?
Of course, go to the website, elusiveautos.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Elusive Autos. And of course, most importantly, find us on Throdle, Elusive Autos.
So please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you get notified when we upload something new. Because I'm going to go take a look at one of Dylan's partners, the Tokyo Supercars experience, and you're not going to want to miss out on that. So thanks for watching, and join us next time as Throdle's driving connections and fueling experiences.